Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Spider. Welcome back to another review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Power of the Force ASP-7 Droid. Yeah, it's been a while since we've taken a look at a Power of the Force figure. Mainly because I don't have a whole lot of them in my collection. But anyways, on to the figure. So we're going to start things off with the packaging. So as you can see, we got that nice classic Power of the Force packaging. You got Vader in the background, you get the green lightsaber. You got a picture of the character, which is not very good on this one. That is a pretty crappy picture. But anyways, you got the name of the thing. Excuse me. You got some words. You got the back of the box, where you got the character. You got some words about the character. You got other characters you can get, some ships, some other words, and that's pretty much it. Also, if you want to know how I opened this without completely destroying the packaging, I have a link to the unboxing video that I did in the description below, which will obviously show you how I opened it. Anyways, so that's it for this. On to the figure. So we'll just lower the camera back down. And so here we have the ASP-7 Droid, and this design comes from the special edition version of Star Wars A New Hope. And if any of you are having trouble remembering this character, yeah, I don't blame you. He doesn't appear very much. Basically, the only scene that he's in is like right before Luke and Obi-Wan are about to pull into the Mos Eisley Spaceport. There's a scene where it focuses on a droid. It actually shows the scene on the packaging, so let me bring that back for 1 second here. Bring it up. So yeah, this is the scene. So he shows up, picks up a piece of equipment, and then this other droid starts hovering around him, which apparently annoyed him, and then he smacks the little hovering droid out of the air, and then it cuts away, and that's it. So, yeah, that's it. That's the only scene that this character appears in. That's only Star Wars would make a figure of a character that appeared for like 5 seconds. But anyways. So we'll take a look at the figure. So let's bring the camera out a little bit more. And we shall take a look at his articulation. So his head can look up that far and look down that far. Head can rotate. That joint's a little tight on mine, but you can do it. Also, the face does tend to pop off because you can see here it just kind of clips onto this piece. So yeah, the face can pop off, but no worry, it just goes back on easy enough. The arms can go all the way around, nothing at the waist. The legs can go up, and they can't really go back because of the way it's designed. This piece like bumps into the back. And then that's it. There is no more articulation on this guy. Yeah. So, articulation is pretty limited on him, but it is a Power of the Force figure. That's kind of how they all are. So, it's forgivable. Now, for details, you can bring him in here. We got that asymmetrical head. He's got these little things on one side, and he's got that thing coming off the other side. It's interesting. He's got some little mechanical detail, like some pistons molded in. He's got a hollow abdomen for some reason. There's more pistons and stuff on the legs. It's just an interesting little robot thing. The color for him is basically just variations of silver and gray, so nothing too special there. So, yeah, the figure's nothing really special, but it's a neat little thing. Does have a little trouble standing up. Sometimes you have to kind of scrunch him down a little bit so he can stand up properly, but you can get him to stand up at full height. There we go. So, yeah, so he's nicely detailed, and from what I can tell, pretty accurate to his on-screen appearance. At least as accurate, you know, as Power of the Force figures get. Now, that's it for the figure itself, but for accessories, it comes with this, which are supposed to be Spaceport supply rods. I don't know what those are, but sure. And he can, in fact, hold them. He's got little claw hands, almost like Lego hands. He can just clip on. And boom, he's holding his supply rods. And that's pretty much it. Not a lot with this figure. That's the only accessory that he's got, which is also different colors on one side. Like one side is darker and the other is lighter. I don't know why. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of wish he came with the other droid I was talking about, the one that like hovering around him. I kind of wish he came with that, you know, so I could recreate that scene where he smacks it. Because it's kind of the only memorable thing that he does. But unfortunately, he just comes with this. So, yeah, overall, it's neat. That's kind of all I can say about it. Now, on to size comparisons. So, to start off size comparisons, here we have it with a Lego minifigure. With the Packet Destruction minifigure Mothra. Didn't mean to bump him with it. Straighten him back out. With the Packet Destruction minifigure Godzilla. Now on to some more relevant comparisons. Here he is with a fellow Power of the Force figure, Boba Fett. Who also has a little trouble standing up. Here he is with another droid, the Battle Droid from the Clone Wars toy line. And finally, here it is with the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Wolverine's Chopper Showdown, which was the previous review. Alright. Alright. Got that out of there. Now that we're done with the size comparisons, measuring time! So, bring the figure in here. Probably taking it out of his hand so it's not obstructing the measuring tape. So the figure is pretty much that, you know, classic 3.75 inch scale. Let's give him his thing back. I like to have it this way, just because. Trying to get it centered. There, that's a good angle. Alright, so that's some stuff on the desk. That's pretty much it for the review of the Power of the Force ASP-7 Droid. And overall, it's a neat figure. You know, it's nothing special, but it's decent, you know. You know, it's for a Power of the Force figure, it's pretty good. But by today's standards, yeah, it is kind of not that great. And if you wanted one for yourself, it's actually pretty cheap. Last I checked on eBay, they weren't going for very much. They're like around $10, brand new in the box, and that's like including like shipping and everything. Like I've never seen him like anything more than 20. Like they're usually always less than $20, which is good. You know, it's a nice cheap little figure. Now, do I recommend it? Um, kind of. I mean, if you're doing like if you're gonna do like a New Hope collection or a Power of the Force collection, then yeah, you know, he's pretty good. Or if you're into doing displays, he'd be, you know, pretty good for like if you did like a Mos Eisley Spaceport. I keep feeling like I'm saying that wrong. Mos Eisley Spaceport. If you do like a diorama of that, he would be perfect for that. But if you're just an average Star Wars collector, yeah, I don't. Yeah, you could probably skip on this. You're not really missing that much. I mean, the only reason I got him is because I couldn't even believe they made a figure of this guy. So I just kind of got him because I'm like, I don't think anyone even knows this thing exists. So I just got it for that reason. But yeah, so overall, it's okay. And that's pretty much it for this review. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Sayonara. Bye.